I wanna give it to you. If you give it to me. Other day I saw my PlayStation 3. Almost grabbed my PlayStation 3 out of my mother's house the other day. So saucy. Yeah. My tooth is killing me. Jman going for 4 straight. What up, Swiss? Ah. There I am. Lower the seat down. Drink Dunkin'. Stare at you guys. It's really gloomy up in the sky, and the sky don't look right. So I'm being told that this sky is a lot of the dust and stuff on top of clouds. So regular clouds on top of all the dust from California, I guess, has made its way out here. Because otherwise, I mean, it looks like it's supposed to be a sunny day out. It keeps looking like it's gonna rain, and then no rain comes, which tells me, like, this might be true. This is the clouds of the dust storm of California, or the fires, because that sky is weird, you know, like that. It's just weird. Doesn't make any sense. It's like not quite blue, but there's no clouds. So what the hell's going on? So it's really weird. I can only imagine being out there, man. Especially if you have breathing problems. Can you imagine? I mean, you got breathing problems, and now you're dealing with that dust intake and everything, trying to breathe. And then on top of that, if you have, forget it, if you had like some COVID or something, that'd be really crazy.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. That's it. Bubbly?
Bubbly.
Oh,
Bubbly.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
My dear Joe, I want my channel to be my full-time job in the next 3 years. Can it happen? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Robbie Hyde, what's going on, man? I mean, based on what I've seen you doing, like, that's a possibility with how you're doing it. I don't know if I think I don't know, man. I don't know. You'd have to really, really become super popular on like very popular in the baseball world, I feel like, to make it happen, but it could happen. Robbie Hyde, thanks, Robbie. What's up, man? Are you guys still here? Is the chat still working? Chat's working, right? I had a little glitch there. I also didn't tweet out that I'm live and shit. I should have tweeted out that I was live, but whatever. People on Patreon did not get notified. I didn't put that out either, so my bad. I kind of messed that up a little bit. I'm sure it's going to be a problem with YouTube alerting everybody and everything. What's going on, man? Juan Guerrera. What's going on, Paul? My day's alright, man. I wish I was more, like, just jacked up on this coffee, but you know. But yeah, it's like Final Frontier News with Dave is a possibility today. He just hit me up a few minutes ago. I saw it. I was supposed to be at the dentist today, but my tooth was hurting. The tooth was too messed up and loose, and I decided to pull the plug on that because I was like, no, man, let's just let's do it next week because it's so tender and so sore, and I can feel all the stabs from the needle. Like, it's all just, I'm like, dude, you're gonna stab me with another needle today? Like, I don't think so. I was like, this is fucked. I was like, I'll see you next week. And they were like, yeah, you're probably right. The lady was like, yeah, I'll just tell the doctor you're sore, you know. She goes, he didn't know that you just had this done yesterday. I'm like, yeah, well, you did. I was trying to be ballsy by getting it all done, like, like right then and there, you know what I mean? And I don't know if that was a good idea. Robbie Hyde, man, thanks for the $3. Yeah, man, I think if you branched off to other sports or to other ideas within baseball, you could definitely make it happen. You know, I don't know, man, like, it's hard, it's so hard to just do one. It's the right thing to pick one niche or genre to latch on to conquer. Just like, you know, with wrestling, it's like sometimes it's like, it's a little ridiculous of me to be like, oh, I'm going to do gaming, I'm going to do this other thing, I'm going to do this other thing, when really, like, there's so much wrestling to do that I could do wrestling all day, you know what I mean? I could do a throwback video, I could do news videos every 5 hours, you know? I mean, I could really just do a lot of things, and really, I should be doing more. Like, I can tell you the things I'm doing wrong, you know what I mean? So it's like, if I'm doing those things wrong, then, you know, you can know all the things that you need to do or could do. I would do what that John Boy guy does from New York. He breaks down, like, all these videos. I would come up with some way to do kind of what he's doing without ripping him off completely. I don't know, because I feel like he does a lot of these breakdown videos, and he gets really popular off them. They're really good. They're really funny. I don't know how he gets, you know, MLB doesn't strike him, I guess. I don't know if he's got a deal, if he knows somebody, or if MLB's rules they're open to him commentating on baseball. I don't know, man, how he gets away with that. But if I could do that, that's huge, man, to sort of break down, you know, what was going on. So rather than do what he does, because I don't know if you could do that better. I know I couldn't. I don't think I could really do it that much better. Maybe you could. You know, I would probably go with, you know, doing something where you break down a play, like break down plays of the day and the week and stuff like that. And I think if you did that, you had a podcast about baseball, and you continue to do your live reaction streams and things like that, and maybe a weekly baseball recap, and you, like, threw all those things out there, I think you could really do well with that. And then also making sure to tell every time your listeners, like, hey guys, don't make sure we got the baseball podcast here every week. Hey guys, we got the top plays of the week as well. You know, top plays, top highlights, where I react to the highlights, everything, blah blah blah. It's all going on this channel. If you love baseball, this is where you got to be. You're gonna love this channel if you love baseball. Or I want you guys to love this channel if you love baseball. Tell me who your team is. What do you think they're gonna do? You know, get people interacting. So with me, I should be doing way more wrestling content, and I'm going to start trying to do more again, you know. I know everybody's been down on wrestling, but I'm going to try to do a little bit more. And I'm also going to be trying to do more on my other channels instead of here. So right now I'm doing this video, but honestly, like, a lot of people want to talk about the PlayStation, and I almost went live only about the PlayStation today. And if I had done that, it would have been on my gaming channel. So it's so important that, like, if you care about that you go down below and you subscribe to all my channels. Because the worst case scenario is you only get alerted when when I'm live on those channels. You know, I don't do a lot on them, so you're not going to get bombarded with stuff. But, you know, Evil Spectrum 3, you should be subscribed to that, because that's where all my gaming stuff happens. And I'm going to be focusing on putting that stuff in those categories more. So you may, you know what I mean, if you're like, oh, I want to talk about PlayStation 5 and Xbox and PC, well, it's probably going to be over there, you know, other than catching it in the conversation during a throwdown or a monetize this, or like right now, you know what I mean? Those specific podcasts are going to be over there. So, you know, be over there, or be on Patreon so you get the alerts. I don't know, either way. I'm going to be doing a special community hangout. It's been a while since we've done a Discord hangout. So we're going to be doing a Discord hangout on Patreon. So if you're a VIP patron, just make sure that you're on there. We're going to be doing it this weekend. Probably Saturday in the afternoon or something like that. I think is when we're doing it. I think I've got the plumber coming Saturday, though. I gotta buy my kids, everybody in my family, a sweatshirt for Christmas, or not for Christmas, but a sweatshirt for it's getting cold and we need sweatshirts. So I'm gonna do a community hangout, man. Gotta make the money for the sweatshirts. I'll wait till PS5 is released. Says it's Costanza. Joe, will you do a lot more gaming talk and play into the new gen era? I don't know. I don't even know. I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna get the new PlayStation and Xbox right now. I can't really do that, unless one of the kids is the Christmas thing. Maybe that will happen, but right now, man, I'm just gonna stick with PC, I guess. If I was, it's a lot of money. Oh shit!
Sup Joe, hope you have a great day. Also Patriots Seahawks Sunday Night Football, go Seahawks.
That's gonna be probably a good game, man. I could see the Seahawks or the Patriots winning that. That's gonna be a big game. ADTR! Man, ADTR, dude, holy shit, man. Thank you. Thanks, man. Thank you for the $20, man. $20 bomb. TSS is in the house, too. It's good to hear from all the OGs, man. Thank you very much for that $20, dude. That's a sweatshirt right there. That's my daughter's sweatshirt right there. ADTR. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's going to be a close game. That's going to be fun, I think. That'll be fun. I'm almost starting to turn the corner on maybe it'll be fun to watch the Patriots this year because it'll be so weird to see how they try to do against everybody. So maybe I will end up watching, because originally I said, nah, I'm not going to do that, and maybe I will. Maybe I will, man. ADTR, man, thanks for sponsoring this Q&A hangout, dude. Cheers to you, and I'm drinking my Dunkin' Donuts, now called Dunkin'. They care more about drawing this on the cup. America runs away from Dunkin' Donuts. Look at that. America runs away from Dunkin'. They go to the Starbucks. Seahawks 31. God, if the Seahawks put up 31 against the Patriots defense, Sky Hunter Reyna, I don't know, dude. I'll eat your ass. I will, if that's the score, Sky Hunter Reyna, dude, if that's the score of the Seattle Patriots game, dude, I will eat your asshole out, all right? I'm going with a score of 21-17. 21-17. Oh, you know what? I'll make it 24. Someone's going to get a field goal. 24-17. 24-17. That's what I think the Patriots and Seattle Seahawks score will be. I don't know who's going to win, but that's going to be the score. All right, how about that? Somebody mark that down. Who's going to win, though? I don't see the Patriots giving up more than 21. I can't see the Patriots defense giving up more than 21. But then again, they don't have a lot of... Some of the guys are missing, you know what I mean? 21-17 is a good score. 24-17, I think, is a good score. I think that if Seattle scored 31 points on the Patriots defense, then fuck me, dude. I don't know. Can't see that. So what's the new news on PlayStation 5? What are we talking about here? I know it's like sold out. The pre-orders are sold out. They fucked up. By the way, is anybody having flashbacks right now to PlayStation 2 or whatever? This same thing happened with PlayStation before. Oh no, PlayStation 3, wasn't it? Was it PlayStation 3? Didn't PlayStation 3 have all this trouble? Like, they've done this several times. It's like, do you not know? First of all, there's a pandemic. Everybody's at home. Everybody's looking for something to do and to buy something. Who has money. Not everybody does right now. It's pretty crazy. I don't know, dude. I don't know what they would... they do it on purpose for the hype, Pocket Aces says. I would do it on purpose in a way, but then again, now it's like people are looking negative on it. So now you got people thinking, oh, we'll never get one. Now we'll never get one. So now I think they overhyped it. Now I think if that's the point, they overhyped it a bit because they really should, like, hey, all right, you made your point. It's hard to get it. Holy shit, release them now because people now think they're not going to get it. So PlayStation, what they should do is they should come out with we've created an emergency order of blah blah blah. Pre-orders will start again next week, and there'll be an emergency available. Whatever. That's what I would do, and then do it all over again. And then you got Black Friday coming in November, so now you're doing it all over again with a sale maybe or something. It's crazy. ADTR, man, I think the Celtics could beat the Heat, but that first game, man, that's a really bad loss. Like, I gotta tell you, man, that is the worst loss you could start. You started the series. You were up by 14 points in the fourth quarter. You were up by 14 points in the fourth quarter. You had that block go against you, and then you lost in overtime. I mean, to me, oh my God, dude, I think the Celtics are done after that. That's like a devastating loss. Well, but it can go the other way, too. There's another way it can go. The other way it can go is that was the Heat's best win, right? That's the Heat's best win. That's the biggest thing the Heat is going to do. And now you go back and you win them games and you end up going ahead. Yeah, great. Have the block, have the double overtime, come back, win. All right, you got it, but that's all you did. Now we're going to the championship. So it could go that way, but it just feels really, oh my God, dude, is it disheartening to see that game go as a loss. When there was like 11 minutes left and you're up by 14 and then you cough that up. I don't know, bro, that's rough. But maybe that's the best the Heat can play. Maybe that was their best game and they won it, and now the Celtics can take over, man. But it is vital that the Celtics win the next game now. Unless you pre-order the PS5, you ain't getting a PS5 until maybe Black Friday, and you still can't get one then, and will probably be until April. TSS, you might be right, man. And that's the thing is, you talk about hyping it up, but I'm telling you, man, who cares? Don't risk it, right? Don't risk losing that. Crazy Blade. Yeah, Grimm's show is more exciting than WWE. It's certainly more exciting than Raw. I'll give it to Grimm. I will give it to Grimm, man. It's more exciting than Raw. I wish I lived near Grimm, because if I lived near Grimm, man, I would do a lot more over there. Now, I don't have health insurance, and that's a big... I'll be honest with you guys, one of the biggest reasons why I don't do a lot of physical activity right now is because I'm kind of worried, dude. Like, if I get hurt, I'm fucking screwed. You know what I mean? I don't have health insurance. And maybe I'm being ridiculous, but I don't know, dude. Like, I'm worried. What up, Jerome? I may be getting the P.O. Box back soon, yeah. I'll let you know. Still waiting to hear from the man who has the belt, S.Dollar, man. He's MIA, bro. I mean, legit MIA. Before I was defending him, like, I told him, it's my fault the belt didn't come back. I told him to hang on to it, and don't worry, just hang on to it as long as possible. And we were going to do some kind of thing, and I legit have not heard from him. I even emailed him. So now I'm concerned. And I've heard that he was talking shit about me all over the place, and I didn't believe it, but now I'm starting to believe it. Because he unfollowed me on Twitter a little while back. So, I don't know, man. S.Dollar, man, if you're watching this, bro, hit me up, please, man. It's okay, no matter what, man. Hit me up with, I don't even care. Like, just hit me up. I don't know what happened, dude. I have no idea. I never thought that he would go that route, though. I never thought he would do that. I always thought he was, like, fucking, like, JCS till the end or something. Like, I never thought he would do this, so I'm a little confused. I don't know what's going on, bro. Good thing I didn't give him my address, though. Because I was gonna. He got deported back to Iran. Or Iran. My dentist is from Iran. And he worked on my mouth the other day. Probably Scott got to him. Yeah, maybe. Fortunately, a lot of the community doesn't, like... This community is poisoned by these fucking troll bags. You know? It's too bad, man. I try to stay away from all of it. You know, I mean, I've pushed almost everyone away I could that, you know, is a toxic person. Because it's dude, everyone just watches all this bullshit and troll stuff. And if I have somebody new on tomorrow called the Dick Sucker, and he's a big fat guy who drools on himself, the next thing you know, the guy will be appearing all over the place, and people in the community will be hitting him up, and it won't be funny. It won't be special anymore. It won't be funny anymore. I've said it a million times. I told you it would happen with Bullfrog, and it happened again, you know? I literally told you it would happen with Bullfrog, dude. And then, you know, what's funny is most of the community made fun of me, and they were like, this guy isn't even funny, you know, Joe's an idiot, Tommy was funny, Bullfrog's an idiot. And you guys, like, it's like you can go listen to those clips, but now everybody's like, oh, Bullfrog's a shit, you know, fuck Joe. It's like, dude, embarrassing, dude. Embarrassing people in this community, and people that you think are normal people. That no one's normal, dude. Nobody in this community is normal. They're fucked up and weird. I almost blocked everybody the other day that was even in that guy's fucking shit. So, and people are like, oh, you know, why don't you be friends with this or that or the other person? And it's like, dude, why would I want to be friends with scumbags? You know what I mean? People, would you be friends with a person who's always walking next to you, your friend who's trying to pick your pocket every second? No, you wouldn't be friends with that. So it's just, you know, it's weird. But what are you going to do, dude? People are fucking crazy. But yeah, I could have someone on tomorrow called the Pink Guy who dyes himself pink. Next thing you know, he'll just show up somewhere else. It's like, dude, people just wait to see what I do, and then they do it too. It's like, dude, you're fucking pathetic. Do your own shit, bro. So many people need to be told, do your own shit. You'll never go anywhere if you just keep copying me and you keep relying on all the people that either listen to me or still listen to me. Like, dude, go create your own audience. Like, but nobody can do that, bro. They can't do it. They're just like, oh man, Joe's audience donates and stuff. How do I get more of those people? Like, it's crazy. That's what it is, dude. It's fucking what it is. Like, it's obvious. Anybody with a brain sees what happens. And it's like, dude, that's fucking crazy. But what are you gonna do? What up, Mosh Master D? Holy shit. I'm eating a goddamn Dunkin' Donuts egg sandwich, bro. And then I'm gonna pee all over myself. What up, Yuri the Don? Yuri! Yeah, Robbie, thank you, man. Thanks to Adtr, too, for the $20. Adtr, is a big wet beast. What up, BeanX? No, I kind of stay away from the Reddit, you know? Maybe I should, I don't know. I'm on there a little bit. It's mostly people just shitting on me on there. You want to do some water sports, bro? Yeah, I'm definitely into it. I mean, just pee all over me, dude. I've told Leah to do that a million times. I'm like, just pee all over me, Leah. Just piss on me. Go ahead. What up, Jazzy Utah? They closed all the Dunkins around you. You must be in like the Midwest then, right? Or like more to the west, or maybe south or something. I don't know. Yeah, Paul 3, that's weird. Bullfrog's whacked out. How Andre Lavandero? How's Boston, Mass with COVID? Pretty good, I think. I think we're. You guys would have to look up the cases for me, but I think we're down to around 300 a day.
Super chat. Super
you know.
chat.
How cool to see Thunder Rosa is a. You need to sign her.
Yeah, I mean, she is like one of the best things going. I mean, her and Sheeta are doing really well, and, you know, other than them, the women's division is empty, so it's a great step in the right direction, because for the first time, we're watching a female wrestler have traction on the show. You know, nobody else really had that. It was all kind of like artificial, or matches were bad even, like just the women's wrestling in AEW has been so bad. This is the first time it's really had some traction with Thunder Rosa and Sheeta, and hopefully they can add to them later, and hopefully they can just sign Thunder Rosa. To be honest, they should sign Thunder Rosa and buy her out from her NWA deal, and then allow her to work NWA if she wants, and go the other way with it. You know, to be honest. Give Billy Corgan her contract or something. Have I been to Caroline's Cannabis? Dave, 25, no. Is that good? Oh my god, my tooth just killed just now. Oh, Jesus. You can pre-order from next Tuesday, the 22nd. What are you talking about, PlayStation? Boston Matt Stats, here they are. 8,000 dead. 5,000 from nursing home. 500 real coronaviruses. There you go. Complete ruse, says Tony. 8,000 dead. Over 75 leaving. 500 real COVID cases. Wow. Is that real? Scalpers selling the PS5 for $1,000 already. Oh my god. Yo, Jabroni Jabber, what's up? You want to smoke a bunch of wax and see what happens? I'll tell you what happens. You end up jerking off at a plate at a fucking... What is it? I think I'm going to be a Celtics... Yeah, Celtics and Lakers would be fun in the finals, but that would give me anxiety because if the Celtics lose to the Lakers would tie the Celtics for the most championships of all time, and I don't want that to happen, so I'm hoping the Lakers get eliminated like Kobe. No, I'm just kidding. I hope they get eliminated early. But then there's this, like, destiny feeling. Don't you feel the destiny feeling about the Lakers winning for Kobe? Don't you feel that? Like, it's like, I feel like no matter what, it's like almost written in the stars, you know, that the Lakers would win. It's kind of like when the Patriots won the Super Bowl for the first time ever during September 11th, right? Like, go figure, like the Patriots, the American Patriots, win the Super Bowl right after September 11th. Kind of weird. It's got that vibe, man. I don't know. But, you know, like Kobe, I hope they never hit their destination. Because I want the Celtics to win. And then we go up, then we have an extra championship on them again. So we go up by 2. So that way, if they win again, they still don't tie us. I'm happy with that. Fuck you, Lakers. Fuck you! I'm still sad about Kobe, though. See, that makes it even crazier that I cried the night that Kobe died, man, because I'm a Celtics fan, man, and it was awful. I didn't worship Kobe. I always thought Kobe was cool, and I thought he was a good guy. I thought, you know, but I'm not a Kobe guy. I'm a Celtics guy, so I never thought, like, I just respect Kobe. And I didn't realize how important he was until he died. Because, and maybe it's the family thing too, his daughter, that whole thing breaks my whole heart, dude. I can't even think about it right now, or I can't even do it right now. So, Jesus. I joke about things because I can't deal with them, and they're wicked sad. But it just feels like that destiny thing that the Celtics are just, the Lakers are just going to win, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, bro. I don't know why. Jesus, I don't know. I can't even talk about it. I start thinking about him and his daughter, and it fucks me up. I hate that. Why does Joe hate the Lakers? I just told you, I'm a Celtics fan. Why the fuck? We hate the Lakers. They hate us. They're like the biggest. We have some of the biggest rivalries in Boston. We got the Lakers and Celtics. We got the Montreal Canadiens and the Boston Bruins. Just like, those are like blood feuds right there. And then you got Red Sox and Yankees. They're all blood feuds, right? The Patriots are the only ones that don't really have a feud. I mean, like, we hate the Jets. I mean, we don't like the Jets, I guess, is the number. I'd say probably the number one is the Jets, I guess. It's the Jets, and then maybe Miami, everybody in our division, I guess. I don't know, but there's no one, blood, feud. Maybe, the Colts a little bit because they were all crybabies. I don't even know. But there's no one blood feud in football up here. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, it's weird in football. But, I mean, in hockey and in baseball, they're and in basketball, these are death feuds. These are super feuds. Montreal Canadiens, New York Yankees, and the Lakers. It's those are some big rivalries. Now, I don't even think we have a rivalry with the Giants, TSS. The Giants just kicked our ass twice. You know what I mean? I respect the Giants. It's the opposite with the Giants. I actually like the Giants. I respect the Giants. I have no fucking hate towards the Giants, except for a little bit of PTSD. When you see the Giants, you go, that's about it though, man. But I hate the Jets, so I hate the Jets. I think it's because they always talk shit, and it's you suck in your ugly green uniforms, and I hope your jet flies into a building. Yeah, Billy K, you should go to AEW. Iconic. Yo, Clam Baked, what's going on, bro? Stop telling all your people from Weymouth to come stab people from Quincy. What are you doing, bro? I would say it's New England and Steelers because, yeah, the Steelers are another one, but it's there's a lot of them. It's Steelers, Colts, Jets, shit like that, so I don't know. It's really hard to say. NickY J is good looking, yeah. You get in trouble for saying that now, though. I like the 49ers a little bit. They're a team that I liked when I was younger, so, you know what I mean? Try doing a Geordie accent? Like Geordie LaForge from Star Trek? Geordie, come to the command deck. Geordie, come to the bridge. Yes, Captain. I'm sucking Data's dick right now. There seems to be a leak. There seems to be a leak in the sublingual binary motherboard. I'm going to use a tachyon particle beam to disrupt the electromagnetic energy pulsating from the pulsar. Geordie, you dumbass. Stop sucking number 2's dick. Fire. I'm going to do my own Star Trek The Next Generation cartoon where we just talk. It's people just talk shit to each other. Someone from Newcastle. Oh, okay. Okay. Clark Herman, what's going on, Clark? Captain, it appears someone has been sucking off my processor for the last 3 days. What do you mean, Data? I mean, someone's lips were on my body for 3 hours during the time of 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. last week. I have no recollection of this time, however. Have Commander Worf stationed outside of your quarters. It's Geordie breaking in, fucking turning off Data and then blowing him because he's fucking got the hots for him and then erasing Data's memory. Now there's an episode. Somehow that would be less offensive than the current Star Trek. Somehow that would be less offensive and better than the current Star Trek. How is that possible? Patrick Mahomes, I love Patrick Mahomes. I think he's really a good quarterback. I like his ability to run, make some decisions. I like his arm. I don't think he's the greatest quarterback ever, but I think he's hot. Right now, not sexually. I mean, he's got the stuff. So I like it. I don't know if he'll ever be this top tier quarterback, but I mean he is a top tier quarterback. But if he'll ever be this guy who hits the don't know, Peyton Manning and, you know, those type of levels. He kind of reminds me of the younger Drew, like, I don't know, he's different than Drew Brees, but I don't know, he's a good quarterback, and we're going to see what he does. He's got good numbers, good quarterback. Especially for his size. Isn't he kind of a smaller guy too? For his size, you would think he would have more picks. He does throw some interceptions, but you would think he would have more interceptions than he does based off his size. So I like Patrick Mahomes, man. I do like him. Super good for Kansas to have a good quarterback. You know, I've said this for years about him, though. You know what I mean? Like, I've always thought, yeah, Mahomes is a good quarterback, man. Like, if you have 5 choices for quarterback on a deep fantasy team, you know, he's probably he's up there, man, as a top 3 pick. But yeah, he leaves the pocket and he throws. Yeah, he's very good at that. It kind of reminds me of, who's the guy that beat the Patriots who would just lob up these bombs and people would catch them, and it was stupid. But it was kind of like, it was always luck, though. The guy would throw it up, and he would make these passes, and people said he was so good, but he really wasn't. He was just on for that. It's like, the guy always did that. It just so happened that during a streak of time, people were catching the ball. But Mahomes is impressive because he does it, and he has a target, and he throws it at the target. So Mahomes on the run, and he's hitting the target on the run. And, he's hitting these little loop passes and, these different things. And so he's accurate in several different ways. Not Favre. I mean, yeah, Favre was a little bit of a gunslinger. But, no, I meant somebody else who was, like, good for a second, Yeah, I think he was on the Ravens, the Baltimore Ravens. He was a white guy, Ravens, like 6'1" or something. I don't know. He was a tall guy, actually, I think. He was taller than that. It's hard to say. But, I don't know. I don't know, Juan, Pablo, it's a good point. Joe Flacco, there you go, Tony from Revere, there you go. Joe Flacco. Yeah, I don't know why I let Tommy come back. I don't know. He still hasn't brought me on his show, though. I noticed that. Still waiting. What's weird is he doesn't understand if he did that, he would actually gain subs and he would get a bunch of views. You know what I mean? But for some reason, he doesn't do it. I think it's because he hides that he's on my channel from somebody. I don't know who he's hiding from, but there's somebody out there that doesn't want him on my show, and he's hiding the fact. Because when he came on, he was like, I won't come on until it's late, and if it's behind the paywall, I'll come on. And then I put him on even during the pre-show. But he was like, I'll only come on during as long as we're on Patreon only. And I was like, why? What the hell does that matter? He's like, I don't know, it's just what I'm saying. Okay. So there's some reason why he's, so he's still being a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dude, when am I going to come on your thing? He's like, oh, I don't know. Yeah. He is a snake, probably. He's a snake because people get in his ear and do that. So, But yeah, it's going to be a rough one for the Celtics. If they don't win this, I mean, you blow a 14-point lead, and then you get blocked like that, and you lose in double overtime. I mean, it's just like, dude, holy crap. That better be the worst game of the series, otherwise you're in trouble. We've already talked about the Celtics, so I won't go back to it again. Marco Reese, what up? What up, Jerome Davis? I'm looking down right now. Buenos tardes, señorita. NXT got 689. I was right. 685, right? Didn't I say 685? Fuck, I'm on, bro. I'm fucking on. Where's DeMarco? Where's DeMarco at? What did I say? 680? I said 680, right? Or 685 or something? Oh my God. Let's go, bro. Now all we need is AEW to do 880. I said 880 for AEW, or 890 or something like that. I said 880 or 890 for AEW, and I said 680 or something for NXT. Boom! Dude, let's go. Dude, let's fucking go, dude. And I said Raw was going to be 1.6. They got a 1.6. I'm on, bro. Holy shit. It's time to play the lottery with me right now. I don't think it's horrible, Pocket Aces, because they're up against a lot of programming, and AEW was against NXT. AEW did 1 million without NXT, and so I think it's possible for AEW to do 1 million again when there's no NXT.
What else we got?
But they are trending upwards.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. That's
Want
it.
some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Wow, what an afternoon. Him having met this guy on Grindr named Jose. My first time trying out this guy's stuff, and he treated my asshole like a perfect gentleman. Jose has quite the burrito too, if you know what I mean. Was filled with sour cream too.
Jeremy spoken. Jeremy spoken. He butt fucked to me. Yo, Jeremy. Thanks for the money, man. And hey, listen. There's a first time for everything. Your first cornhole is a rough experience, okay? You got to expect that. I recommend lube. The first cornhole is always a rough one, man. Thank you for donating. Super Chats work down below. But Streamlabs, also the link is in the description box if you guys don't like doing Super Chat and you want to do it the other way. Whatever you feel. Battle of Ohio tonight. Good luck, Too Sweet. I know I don't know about that shit, but I know that you're going to have fun. All he wants is the YouTube fame without the hard work. You must be talking about Tommy, yeah. Well, that's why he has a Patreon. Check out my Patreon. I don't do anything on it. So many people have patrons, they don't even do anything on it. It's like stupid. So you see people with like 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 100 patrons, and then they like don't do anything really on it. It's like, why do you fucking even have this? Oh, you just want to make money, that's all it is. It's like, yeah, everybody wants to make money, but you got to deliver some kind of value. Most people aren't even delivering close to that value. Sometimes it's like, if it takes you 1 week, if you go 7 days without putting up one thing on Patreon, like, you're a fucked up person. You know, if you have more than 20 patrons and you don't do one thing a week at least, like, what the fuck are you doing? And what kind of dumb fuck pays for that? You know what I mean? I see it a lot on a lot of people's patrons, and I'm like, you're fucking just looking for money. That's how you know people are just looking for money. You know, you can't even record a 30-minute podcast at like a day or something. Like, something. It's like, people are fucking weird, dude. It's because they just want money. It's obvious. I don't even think I'm doing enough. I'm mad that I don't have enough stuff up there right now. I'm pissed. There's some audio I haven't converted that I want to convert. I want to start doing my personal podcast at least every other day, like a little half hour to an hour, and I keep, you know, that happens off and on. Like, I want to get, I'm way behind the ball as far as I'm concerned. 7 minutes until 4:20. Okay, everybody's lighting up. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. People love watching car crashes. Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, you know, we do. I mean, I can be a car fire sometimes too, so, you know, you never know, is Joe gonna flip out or, you know. So, I'm no better than anybody. I usually play it up to have some fun, you know. I just let it all out. I don't, some people hold it in like, I'll just relax and calm down and I'll figure it out later, you know, it'll be alright, you know. I say just let it out. Go unhinged and give people entertainment on the stream. You know what I mean? Let it all out. Flip out. Yeah, I still got that patch that I cut out. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't cut it. No, it's still cut. Look. It's still fucked up. Look at it. I shaved it. I shaved like this. I went, Vant. I did that. So you can see it. Look at the patch. It's fucking hilarious. See, like, that was dumb. And I was going to the dentist too the next day, and I went up to the dentist, and he goes, "Oh, just take off your hat," and I did, and I go, "Yeah, by the way, I shaved my head weird, so if you're wondering what the fuck that is." Holy shit, bitch club. My neighbor's probably watching me in the car like, what the fuck is he doing?
Come join the ugliest bitches on Instagram at Bitch Club. Watch horrible fondling and fucking from some of the nastiest bitches you've never seen before. Also the Diddle Daily. Jared Fogle Award 2018 Best.
Oh my god, that's the funniest shit ever, dude. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, the Jared Fogle Award, dude. Fucking god, dude. Oh my god, that's the funniest fucking thing I've heard in a long time, dude. Oh my god, dude. Only the people that see the Botch Club donations all the time would know why that's funny. Oh my god. Dude, I didn't even read the next part. I didn't even get to the second part of that. I heard the Jared Fogle Award. Oh my god. What did he call the Wrestle Daily? Did he call the Wrestle Daily like Wrestle Dolly or something like that? Oh my god, dude. What the fucking... That's the best parody account I've ever seen, dude. I gotta know who donated that, because that is way too funny. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was too funny, man. Oh my god. Oh, it was Diddle Daily? Follow the Diddle Daily. Oh my god. I don't know why I did not expect that. First I thought it was Botch Club. I thought it was Wrestle Daily and Botch Club. And then I saw that it said Bitch Club or whatever. And then I'm like, alright. Oh my god, dude, that was funny. I can't wait to watch that back later. Joe, which PS5 are you going to get? The 400 or the 500? Pasharo, what's up, man? I don't think I'm going to get it, dude. I'm going to be honest, dude. I don't think I'm going to get it because I don't think there's enough stuff that I'm going to play. I don't think there's enough stuff that I'm going to play. And, I'm not going to... I can't spend... I don't know, man. I can't spend the money. I know it sounds... I know it's... I can't do it. I'm not going to spend the money. I don't have the money to spend. Maybe at some point I'll get it, you know. Whew, man, I'm dying. That was too funny, dude. I'm crying from laughing at that shit. Spirit Infinity Roy says I'll rob a bank. Jesus Torres says stop being cheap. Yeah, that's a good point. I've been really cheap though recently. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm scared, kind of, you know. We're doing okay on the show. It's just it's a little bit like, you know, you never know, you know. I might do that, Pacharo, maybe. I don't have a lot of games left though, dude. I sold I don't know, I've sold like everything. When I get stuff from my mom's house, I might though, because I have over 150 wrestlers autographs. I have cards, like Topps, tons of Topps cards and signed cards. I got that John Cena from 2014 from Topps. It's the signed red border John Cena. There's only one ever made. There's only one signed John Cena red border card. It's a one of one. That could sell for a couple $100. You could sell for whatever I want because it's the only of its kind. D Moon says I'm surprised the console was cheaper than the last. Yeah, I mean it's really not that bad. I just don't. I'll probably get the Xbox S or like the cheap Xbox for the monthly payments because that's wicked worth it. You get the whole Xbox catalog thing or whatever, the Xbox Pass. So you get the Xbox Pass and then you get the smaller console and it's $24 a month and I'll probably play Halo Infinite, you know. But I'm really sad about Halo Infinite though. I'm really sad about Halo Infinite because I really wanted to go ahead and play that on Christmas. I know this is stupid, but I wanted to relive the year 2001 when on Christmas morning we unboxed the Xbox, plugged it right in, and we were playing Halo 1, and I was just having such a great time. I was really looking forward to unboxing Halo Infinite, putting it on the TV, and me and Gavin and the kids all playing, you know. So I know that that's stupid, but it's like, dude, was really looking forward to doing that with my kids. And but you know, what are we gonna do? You know, if the game came out broken or shit, we would have been upset too. So it's kind of like, what are you gonna do? You know. I'm gonna buy Halo Infinite on disc. Although I don't even know if I'm gonna. Well, I guess the Xbox S doesn't have discs though, does it? So maybe not. Keith O'Toole says in full capital letters, which did get my attention. Hey Joe, my name's Keith. Who was your favorite pro wrestler as a kid? So from the ages, so obviously the first wrestling I ever saw was Macho Man versus Hulk Hogan. Undertaker was one of my first memories. So my favorite wrestler as a kid, from the ages of, 5 to 9 was 5 to 10 or so was Hulk Hogan, and then it was Shawn Michaels, and then it was also Bret Hart, but really it was Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, and Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin, those type of things. But I mean, really, my favorite wrestler all time would be Shawn Michaels. You know what I mean? Probably be Shawn Michaels if I had to say. Favorite, I don't know. But yeah, when I was a little kid, the most I've popped for somebody, or the most I've been obsessed with a wrestler or a superstar, it would probably be like, when I was a kid, it would be Hogan, Hogan, Macho Man, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart. And then when I was like 11, it was like Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart. And then when I was about, 13, it was Stone Cold, And then when I was probably 15, it was like Stone Cold, The Rock, DX, that type of stuff. So pretty predictable sort of stuff. I hope oh my God, Mitch B goes, I hope Nick Aldis breaks his leg the next match. I don't hope that happens to Nick Aldis. So what? The guy's a dink, I mean, I don't know if we can talk about it for a third time, Picharro, but we talked about the Celtics already. Go back and watch it. Nick Aldis may be the most boring wrestler out there right now. Yeah, well, he seems like a bitch since he blocked me on Twitter, but that's about it. Joe, how come you just don't buy the consoles and write it off as a tax? Because technically you do Sunday Night Gaming, which is part of your income. Yeah, but then you got to wait to get that money back for a year, and you don't even get a lot back. You can't just write it off and get all the money back anymore. That's not the way taxes work, really. So you can't really. I can write it off, but it only writes off as like $12 or something. TSS. Like, I don't get all the money back from it. And that's what a lot of YouTubers have done, and they've been in trouble with the taxes. Because that's like what Onision did. Onision wrote off everything, dude. He wrote off everything. And he got fucking audited. And he got in trouble. He got fucked. Trump did save us $25,000 this year, so I saved more this year than ever, because Trump has a big tax cut for self-employed and businesses, so I got helped out by that big time. If there was a Democratic president, I would have owed a lot more. So, not that I care either way, but I mean, Trump being in office helped me in a way. But then again, I don't have health insurance, so, you know, that's $1,300 a month. Yeah, Petcharo, I mean, well, Ryback is a bitch, you know what I mean? Dave Meltzer is more entertaining than he is, and Dave Meltzer's a boring... Dave Meltzer, I think, is actually really entertaining to listen to. I never understand the shit talk on him. Yeah, sometimes he gets things wrong, and he makes things up, and he does things, he's a news guy, whatever. But the guy, his opinions are still interesting to listen to. I don't know why that is, Pacharo, why YouTube does that. YouTube has been a mess with their automated system for a long time, you know? So I really don't understand that. Your health insurance is $300? That's not bad. Well, mine would be $300, I think, if it was just me. But my health insurance, I'm talking about for the family. I remember I've got 3 kids, me and Leah. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15... somewhere around 1,000 to 1,500 for the family. So when I say my health insurance, I mean like my family's health insurance. But yeah, if it was just me, if it was only me, then we would be doing a lot better if it was just me, because $300 for just me would be just fine. Ryback is a liar, man. He's a weird guy. He's a weird dude. But whatever, you know, I think he's just, he's a goof, man. I don't know, the guy's a goof. Some female gamer on Facebook blocked you because you said she looks like a horse. Well, I mean, what did you think she was going to do? Like, promote you to the top fan? Like, what the hell? Why'd you block me? You look like a horse. Move to the UK, you get free healthcare. Well, you're going to need it when you get stabbed by a... No, I'm just kidding. I think it should be a system where YouTube is after a year they don't claim. Yeah, I mean, they should just take it. What they should do is after a year they should just take it down then. If they don't like it and you did something 8 years ago when the rules were different, how are you going to friggin' find out about it, dude? So they should go back and just remove the video without giving you a penalty since you don't even fucking remember about it. That Jared Fogle Award shit was hilarious. Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck, Salty Cameron. NXT ratings dropped badly. Yeah, I nailed it, though. I nailed it, bro. I nailed the NXT ratings. I nailed the AEW ratings. And I'm going to gloat about it tonight on Out of Nowhere. And I'm going to make Jake feel uncomfortable tonight on Out of Nowhere. We will be live tonight at 11 p.m. right here with Out of Nowhere. You will not get an alert because this video probably alerted you instead. Joe, why is NXT already having a pay-per-view in 3 weeks with no build? You know, I don't know. I mean, they're probably going to start building now. I mean, they'll have a build, but yeah, the real YT, it is a funny video, man. Twitchy McGee. Joe, can you please read my comment from before? Fuck, what did you say? Anthony Menzano. What's up, Anthony? You should have donated it. No, I'm just kidding. Joe, if a company like NWE Wrestling can't go to a taping, it's technically an independent wrestling. Do you think a guy like Billy Corgan would go to WWE or AEW? Oh, you mean NWA. Okay, I get you. You know, I don't think Billy Corgan would go to WWE only because I think Billy Corgan, you know, wants to have some creativity in his company. And he really is a business guy backing it with money. And so I think the money comes first, and then the creativity is there as well. And I think in WWE they wouldn't utilize his creativity, and they don't need his money. So I don't see Billy Corgan going to WWE because they don't need his money, and he wouldn't have the creativity that he has right now. You know, so I think Billy Corgan is open to taking a loss. I think he does take losses for the most part. Not a lot, because he's not a mega rich guy. He's rich, but he's, you know, I don't know how much Billy Corgan has. I'm assuming maybe Corgan has $10 million, you know, and, you know, he's potentially over the next 3 to 5 years with NWA, he could lose, you know, $500,000. and maybe never make it back, but I think that he just wants to put out wrestling and have a creative outlet, and I think he's paying to play, essentially. Maybe that won't be the case. Maybe he'll make money, but right now I think he's paying to play, but it's a low risk. So what if he throws away $500,000? I think he's kind of like, okay, well, whatever. I've got $9 million now, and we tried something, and we'll, whatever. Jerome Davis, yeah, Billy Corgan owns NWA, yeah. Despite all my rage, I'm owning a company's dead. Where's Billy Corgan from? I forget. I think he's from, isn't Billy Corgan from Chicago? Anybody know? Maybe, I don't know, Cleveland or something? I think it's Chicago, though. Somebody tell me where Billy Corgan's from. I think it's from Chicago. I'm not 100% though. I forget. Yep. Chicago. Okay, I thought so. A lot of the industrial scene out of Chicago, in the 90s, especially in the 90s, you know what I mean? Who didn't go to the Metro in the 90s and hang out with all of those industrial bands? Industrial bands would flock to Chicago in the 90s, and I know that, Smashing Pumpkins wasn't really industrial. They were like grunge with that little vibe there. But just a lot of bands like that would run to Chicago. Gravity Kills, I think Gravity Kills is from St. Louis or something. And they drove up to Chicago all the time. Ciampa is from Boston. Yeah, Ciampa's from out here. I called Ciampa's world title win here in Fall River, Massachusetts, what seems like decades ago. I've called Mike Bennett. I've called Ciampa. Matt Taven. TK O'Ryan. Vinny Marseglia. Flip Gordon. The list goes on. I've called all these guys tons of times over up here. Yeah, Gravity Kills is St. Louis. Okay, Devil. What's up, Devil? Thanks, man. I thought they were down there. They reunited a little while back, I think, for a second. I'm looking forward to Stabbing Westward, man. They're gonna have a new full CD. The guy that produced their first few CDs in the 90s is working on it, I guess. And so it's gonna be a full CD, so I'm pretty friggin' pumped up for that to come out. We're not going to get news on it, though, it looks like, until the next couple months, and could take a while. When Flip Gordon started, I was I was in the middle of doing commentary for a couple different companies, and Flip Gordon started. He really was very green, and then he got really good compared to where he was. Did Flip Gordon. I don't know what you said, Yuri. No, I'm not going to block you for that. It's okay. Mayweather and Logan Paul are going to fight. I don't even care. Who cares? Dude, Logan Paul couldn't beat that other guy. Logan Paul couldn't beat that other dude. How's he going to beat Mayweather? So, I'm not even going to watch that. Why is that even a draw? It's not even a draw. I don't want to watch that. Who cares? Logan Paul's going to lose, dude. He sucks. Logan Paul couldn't beat KSI. Why would he beat Floyd Money Mayweather? I guess because he's bigger. He has a better reach. Maybe. I don't know. He's a bigger guy, I guess. But, Floyd... Fuck you. I'm not watching that, dude. Now, if you told me Logan Paul was going to box, Logan Paul was going to box maybe like Conor McGregor, I'd be like, okay. I like to see that. But Conor McGregor is probably going to be in jail for molesting people, so I don't know if that's going to happen. So I think Mayweather could have one arm and he would beat Logan Paul. So I think Logan Paul versus me would be interesting. You know what I mean? Logan Paul wanted to box me. That'd be interesting. Logan Paul versus Mayweather? Fuck you. Piss off. Although I don't think, I don't think I'm not in shape to face Logan Paul. I think Logan Paul is in better shape than me, has a better arm strength, better probably delivery, everything, better arm length, bigger size than me. I think me versus Keemstar would actually be a real fair fight. I don't think me and Logan Paul would be fair probably for me right now. Unless I was in shape and I was working out and I had like 3 months. I'd have to have 3 months to get in shape. But I think I could box Keemstar. I think that would be a pretty fair fight. That would be really fun. Me and Keemstar would be pretty even. Both got dad bods now. That'd be crazy. Now, if it was wrestling or kickboxing, it's over. You know what I mean? Because my weaker side is my arms. You know what I mean? So I would do well in a kickboxing match or a wrestling match or a MMA fight. Now, if you told me MMA, that'd be way better. MMA rules instead of a boxing match, I'll fucking kill, somebody would be done. Because then I can use my legs and shit. That'd be crazy. But if it's a straight up boxing match, you know what I mean? That'd be tougher for me. I'd have to work on that because my arms is more my weaker side of things. You're most likely gonna get kicked by me, in the face. And, that would be the way that I'd probably win a fight, is by kicking someone in the face. So yeah. That's true. It'd be close, Metal Falcon. Hey, listen. It could be. You have huge hands, dude. That's an underrated thing. If you hit someone with a good shot, 1, 2, 3, it's over. Yeah, I do have big, fat, fucking hands. It's true about that. Yori, what's up, Yori? I have a brown belt in karate. I have a wrestling. I have I'm 10-3, and that's high school though. High school wrestling 10-3. I don't know. I have 2 mixed martial arts fights. One of them decision loss. One of them a win by submission. And I have a practice fight that we had, a practice match or fight, if you want to call it that. And that was a kick that won that. The guy got knocked out. He really didn't get knocked out, but he got knocked out for a minute, and they called the fight. So I'm 2-1 in MMA. I'm 2-1, 10-3 in wrestling, 2-1 in MMA. Although the practice fight doesn't really count because it was like a sparring thing, but we were like really going. We were treating it like it was a real fight. So I don't know. I'm nothing special. I'm nothing at all. But I mean, yeah, I've got some things that I've done, but it's nothing special. I probably have more wins hockey fights than anything. Which is funny because hockey fights you can't use anything but your arms and shit. But hockey, you learn to kind of grab a jersey and pull it into you, and fucking as you pull it into you, you throw these uppercuts under the jaw in hockey, and these overarm shots in the jaw, and you grab a jersey and you just sort of learn to lean in and then throw your weight forward, and then it's just a weird way you fight in hockey. It doesn't make any sense at all. I'm probably I don't even know, probably 17 hockey fights in my life. But most of them you don't know, it's nobody won, it was just a fucking people fighting for a second and falling over or being broken up, or somebody shoving you and you stabbing them, and then all of a sudden you're pushing and shoving. That's not really a fight, but I don't know. Hockey's weird. I don't know. I'm not a very tough person really though, but you know what I mean? I'm more of a like these are all like scheduled fights pretty much, right? Like, or unless it's a hockey fight, you know, I don't typically won't fight somebody in like, oh, you stepped on my toe, or, you know, like, we're gonna fight. Like, I don't want to fight at all. I'll avoid a fight at all costs in public, you know what I mean? Like, if somebody does something and then I say something and they say something, I don't want it to be a fight, you know? I don't want to fight anybody. But it has to be like, obviously, that you can't get out of it, or you have to defend, or you're defending somebody else is different, you know, but you don't want to do that. So I don't know, man. It wouldn't, I don't know what would happen. I have no idea. Rumble in the gnome jungle? Oh my god, dude, that'd be crazy. Yori says, I'm the opposite. I want to fight, but it never happens since I boxed. Yeah, there's some people looking around, like, waiting, like, is this going to be my time to fuck somebody up? I tend to draw fights a lot. Like, I don't know why, but maybe it's my face. I don't know. I think it's my face. I have a face that, like, I look like I'm a dickhead. So I tend to attract fights. Like, I attract a lot of people that do the whole thing where they go, yeah, what are you looking at? And then I'm like, what? Yeah, haha. You think it's fucking funny? And then I'm like, what's funny? What are you talking about? You know, that type of thing, that always happens to me. Like, all the time that happens to me. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, no, dude, I don't think it's funny. Are you alright? Are you alright? Dude, I should fuck you up. Like, what the fuck? What am I doing? So I don't know why that happens to me. I think it's my face. I literally think that I have some kind of a, like, maybe it's the European face. Maybe the other European guys see this and they're like, oh yeah, that's the fucking guy from Wales who took my land last year. I don't know. I was not counting the bar security fights, but being a bouncer kind of sucks, Marvin. What? Yeah, what up, Marvin? Yeah, they can suck, man. You probably see that type of fight all the time. Like, somebody goes like, hey, I told you to leave. Why are you in here? Joe, what was your finisher when you were still in the ring? A super kick. Super kick. Before the super kick parties started, though, you know. Super kick, and I would also do an elbow, like a flying elbow off the top rope. I did the Macho Man type of elbow deal. Do you remember when your daughter was crying when your son cut his foot with glass and you started laughing about it? Yeah, we were both laughing about it. Yeah, I remember that. Why would I forget that? It just happened. Joe has a turtle face. Yeah, that could be it. Maybe it's my turtle face. Were you a heel? Mostly I was a face who would, like, get squashed or lose early, and then finally I was able to be a heel because they heard me on the mic. Somebody let me get on the mic, and that's how I got booked over at New England Championship Wrestling too. I cut a heel promo, and then the guy was like, oh my god, this guy, like, looks like shit right now. Like, he doesn't look very, like, right as this good guy face guy who can't beat the bad guy. But as a heel, like, it's much better because you seem like a little shit. And I'm like, yeah, cool. And so then I got booked as a heel a couple times. And then they tried me as a heel. I was a heel when I wrestled Kofi. I was a heel. Because it was just like yelling at the crowd, basically, like just being able to look at the crowd and just yell at people, you know. Saying things like, you know, like, you guys are gonna breed. Like, I'm looking around at the crowd right now. You guys are actually gonna friggin' breed, dude. Like, that's what's pathetic and sad. Like, now I know why I don't come to fucking Stowe, Vermont. This is why nobody comes to Stowe, Vermont. Because nobody wants to look at people who are interbreeding with their brothers and sisters and cousins and see this type of mongoloid look on their face. Like you people have. And yeah, I'm going to take the paycheck I make tonight. I'm going to take my money. I'm going to win the match. I'm going to make my money. And I'm going to go home paid. You are all going to go home having seen me wrestle, paid to see me wrestle, paid to see what it looks like when a normal human being's eyes and nose and mouth line up the proper way on their face. You know, and I know that that's like see, where I come from, you guys are the freak show. We pay to see people like you in cages where I'm from. But where you guys are all from, you pay to see people like me. Like, look at this, an Adonis. Look at that, a normal person. Blue eyes and beautiful face. You know, we're all out here like, and, you know, it's different. I get it, man. The circus, your circus is a lot different from my circus, okay? I'm staring at all you guys for free out here. Dude, it was so funny, dude. I would just say the worst shit. I don't even think you can say Mongoloid now. I don't even know if you can say that now. But, I don't know, I said it back then. Worst broken bone or injury? No broken bones. No broken bones. Worst injury I ever had was hockey when I got hit in the head by Flip Gordon's uncle. But I never broke a bone. Actually, I take that back. I kicked a step once running up the stairs, and I'm pretty sure I broke my toe. Never broke a bone. I've had a lot of like tendon strains and pulls in my arms or legs or, you know, whatever. Like I pulled the hamstring, what was it, 5 years ago? How long ago was it now? 4 years ago? When I pulled my hamstring running after the golf cart at the wrestling show. And I ran so fast, my hamstring popped and I fucking fell and went tumbling. You can still see the picture on Instagram of me bleeding everywhere. Remember pulling up to my house? I was in this car actually. We just got in the car and I'm driving with my leg up and I'm like, oh fuck, I think I ripped my hamstring. And I'm bleeding everywhere from the arm because I hit the pavement. And Hammer Tunis was like, dude, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. And I like limp back to the car and I'm like, shit, if I rip my hamstring, like I'm gonna have to go to the hospital, you know? And luckily, I thought in my head, I don't think I ripped it. I think I pulled it really badly. And I did. I either ripped it or pulled it, something like that. And because it was healed in what, 2 weeks? I was pretty decent in 2 weeks. So it was definitely a pull. So, but it felt like I broke it or ripped it or whatever, because I never got injuries before, so I don't even know what they are or what they feel like. But when I heard the pop and then I rolled, if I wasn't a wrestler, I don't know if I hadn't, I don't even know if you know, just the ability to fall, I would have fucking smashed my head. J Hood is the best. Yeah, Alberto Ortiz. There's J Hood right there. Alberto Ortiz. Guy thinks he's black. Buenos tardes. Cerveza. Puedo ir al baño. Un momento, por favor. Perdóname. Sexual chocolate. Buenos días, señorita. Me llamo Joe. Todos los días. Buenos días. Adiós, amigo. Te amo. Deportes. What's going on? You stopped drinking on when did you stop drinking on Monetize This? Your old videos, you're drinking a lot. Yeah. You know, I started getting these pains in my fucking kidney, like when I would drink a ton, you know what I mean? Yeah, we talked about the ratings earlier, man. I'm pretty dead on, so I'm pretty happy about that. We're going to talk about them tonight on Out of Nowhere. So we will talk about them. Yeah, I would love... I may... You never know when I'm going to hurt Grim. You know, you never know when I'm going to show up again and hurt Grimm's Toy Show. I may have to do it. I've done it once before, and I'll do it again. I eliminated him from that battle royal, man. Dude, Grimm, I eliminated you from that Graham's Memorial Battle Royal or whatever it was. Dude, I eliminated Grimm's Toy Show like life eliminated his grandmother. Okay? And I'll do it again. I will do it again, Grimm, if I want to. I'll show up there in New Jersey. And if I come, I'm going to wear a mask, but for more than one reason. I'm not going to just be wearing a mask because of COVID. I'm going to be wearing a mask because New Jersey smells like piss. Have you ever been to a state where you cross the state and the state smells like a toilet you once stopped at a McDonald's truck stop? It's disgusting. The smokestack state, the garden state, dude, only, like, yo, our state smells like piss and is filled with smokestacks and toll booths. What should we call the state? Yeah, we can't just call it the toll booth state. That'd be ridiculous. Well, we can't call it the smokestack state. We can't call it the smog state. We can't call it the greasy fat Italian rest stop. I'd call it the garden state. Oh, garden. Oh, like there's some false advertisement. You know, I'd like to move to New Jersey, man. The garden state. That sounds beautiful. Yeah, it really does sound beautiful. It sounds a little too good to be true. It ain't the garden state. It's the garbage state. That's where you're from. The garbage state, Grimm. All right? Dude, if you could make an emoji out of a license plate cover or an emoji, you could like an emoji could represent every state. The New Jersey would be this. Just a fucking throw up emoji would be the New Jersey license plate. What up, Ivan? How you doing, man? I'm in beautiful Massachusetts. I'm in one of the best states there is, Grimm. Do you understand that? We have gun control, the lowest gun violence by population. We've contained COVID because we believe in science. We got some of the best hospitals in the world and the best colleges in the world. We're a green state, too. We recycle. We have beautiful land still. We don't have the violence that your state has. You're despicable. You're disgusting. I come from a place where we actually care about things. Okay? Do you understand that? We ain't like California, crazy, left-wing psychos. We ain't like New York. They've lost their goddamn minds there. We ain't Texas. We won't shoot everybody in the back and call it a day. You know, this is a beautiful place. Okay, Mr. Smokestack? Okay, Grimm? Be Grimm. Your state, you're in the middle of your ring. It should be you holding onto a smokestack while the smoke just plumes away into the sky. Yeah, we do have a lot of taxes here because we take care of each other and we make money. That's what we do in Mass. I'm just kidding. I was on food stamps like fucking 7 years ago. No, but seriously, you guys, I hope you all have a good day. I had fun. And thanks for the donations, man. And I think Adtr was the $20 bomb. So thank you. Ricardo Contreras. Hey Joe, what are your fans called nickname? Dickheads. No, shit bums. Shit bums. That's basically what we call everybody, shit bums. $5 donation, that's why it's a shit bum. Everybody's shit bum. I am a masshole. True, Texas people will shot you. What the hell? I don't know, man, I'm kidding. I'm an idiot, dude. I'm a dumbass on it with a fucking, I don't know, I'm stupid. I'm out of here. I'll see you tonight for Out of Nowhere with Jake. Tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm right here. You'll get the alert on Patreon. I'll tweet it out, all that stuff. You may not see an alert on YouTube because I went live already here. Make sure you subscribe to my gaming channel for the gaming news and podcasts. Evil Spectrum 3, it's all down below. Shame on News is back as well. Look at those things. What else? Corrupted Nation is where you can find Monetize This tomorrow night. Go back and watch the last few episodes if you missed those. Me and Dave Rose are working on Final Frontier News. We're going to talk about the life they possibly found on a planet and some other things, man. Kieran, that's a good point. I don't know if she's getting that. I'll ask her about that. Yeah, I was really close, Paul. I basically nailed AEW and NXT. So we're going to talk more about that stuff. It's all going to be up on Patreon. So if you guys have $2 or $1 or $5 a month, whatever you can do, jump on Patreon, man. And we could use a few more $25 producers. The list will be updated down below, and I'll get the new sheet out for everybody. And I'll be reading out the new $25 producers tonight on Out of Nowhere. So I'll be reading all the $25 producers out tonight. So if you want to be crazy and go up to that level, that'd be sick. But certainly, what is there, like 30? We have like 33 producers, so they're like saving the shows. So thank you to them, and I hope you guys check out Patreon if you've never done it before. Check it out, man. You get audio downloads to your phone, everything. It's tons of shit on there. I can't plug it enough. Leah and Monica's episode 3 of Talk Spooky to Me is coming out too, so that's going to be highly thirsted over. Plus Jesse and Drew's episode 3 of Off the Rails, me and Dave's Final Frontier News, and my Morning Madness podcast, and Corrupted podcast Saturday. It's so much shit, you'll think it's yours. All right, good night. I'll see you tonight. Goodbye. I was supposed to be where the stream ended. Come on.